Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome into this, the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I am Andy Graham. Alongside Jim Hardy, we'll be with you for the next hour, taking your phone calls, taking your comments, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. Thank you so much for all of you out there joining us this day. Beautiful day outside. Going to have some lovely weather here today and tomorrow. Maybe the rain come in a little bit later, but the temperature is rising and spring is on the way, Jim. I'm glad to hear.
Spring practice.
Spring practice. It'll be here before we know it. And actually going to have a spring game this year.
Love it.
A traditional spring game. So that's the new, the Alex Golish era is beginning. And it started off and gotten some interest in some recruits, got a potential quarterback, Israel, I forget his last name off the top of my head now, but going to be making a official visit, I think, in June. So number 2 quarterback in the country, according to 24/7. Mm-hmm. So that's a big deal. You got to start there. So it'll be interesting to see what the first official recruiting class looks like under him. Starting to build that. Already got a commitment from a 4-star defensive lineman, number 1 player in the state of Alabama. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good.
They got the number 2 and 3 coming in. So
great place to start on the lines of scrimmage. We'll see if they can do any better on the offensive line than the previous couple of staffs.
I was pretty impressed with him. Yesterday they did that sponsor deal. I forget what you call it, like Tiger something or other did out of Birmingham, where there's a fundraiser, and he got to speak there. And was one of the questions they had asked him was about players coming from UFC and all that good stuff. And out of his response, he was so happy that his center got to come with him.
Right.
So that tells you he's pretty happy that guy's there.
Oh yeah, he was talking about just that Brown Best combination is essential.
Yes.
And such a big deal and I couldn't agree more.
And I didn't realize it too until all that thing was over with. Going back through some of their comments and stuff, that he brought a player from every position from UFC, especially on the offensive side of the ball, bought one from every position here.
Really?
So there's one South Florida guy in here from running back, there's a wide receiver, there's a quarterback, there's a lineman, there's a tight end. He went through the whole list. And I thought that was pretty unique because those people already know his system and what he wants, and they can help teach it faster.
That is true.
So maybe we were looking into it as players. Can they, what do they call it? Equal up or do they equate from South Florida to Auburn? Is it SEC ball or not? But maybe that's a strategic move on his part to help get all these other guys up to speed.
I certainly hope so. Well, Auburn's got a basketball game tomorrow night. They'll travel to Mississippi State. I don't want to call it a must-win, but it's a must-win.
No.
Auburn's got to get off this 4-game schneid. Yep. That they're on. And Mississippi State and Auburn, their records are very similar. Auburn's got some better wins, I think, obviously with Arkansas and Florida. Mm-hmm. But when you look down there, we'll run down the numbers, and Auburn's a little bit better than Mississippi State. But the big question is, will Keyshawn Hall play? And maybe we'll get some confirmation on that today. Maybe we won't, but we'll see if we can't get that by the time of the end of the show. Auburn plays a game against Cincinnati tonight at Plainsman Park. It'll probably be a good night for baseball. We'll run down some of those stats and kind of bounce around, talk about maybe you can ask Andy.
We are definitely
Today's the day. Ask Andy whatever you want. The phone lines are open. Any question is allowed. So get your questions in, and we'll talk about these things and much more. You been watching the Olympics, any? You Olympics guy?
I'm not an Olympics guy. I've seen a few of the highlights, but I just have never really.
No. Either or, summer or winter.
I do watch some of the summer stuff, but the winter, I've not really been a big fan of bobsledding or skiing or none of those kind of things. I mean, I did now really enjoy the bobsledders. I was reading an article on them, I don't know, been a month or so ago. They named their bobsled Joe Biden because it could take a country downhill faster than anything. I just love that part of it.
They really did.
They really did. That's what it's got a name on the front of it, Biden. And he said nothing took this country down faster than Biden, so they named their sled after it.
That is great.
I thought it was wonderful.
Well, I mean, the luge, and the skeleton, they call it. Mm-hmm. I mean, like you're talking about, but it's similar to bobsleds. There's one guy.
Yeah.
But it's like it's essentially a sled. But they're just on it, basically a tiny little sled going 80 miles an hour.
If one thing goes wrong, you're in a mess.
It's crazy when you really start to think about it. And I love watching the ski jump.
Oh, really?
That is too. I mean, that's about as close to flying as you can get.
There's one of them, and I can't remember because I love, how I love these odd statistics and articles that are out there. I was reading up on it, and I want to say it may be the skiing you're talking about, that the male competitors were injecting their male parts to make more bulk for more carry in the air. If I'm not mistaken, it was that one that they were. I'll have to read up on it, tell you. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I'm pretty sure they were doing that to get them an advantage, like flying in the air. Yes, it's literally.
I don't know what. Okay, I'm not sure what you're injecting.
Yeah, well, I'll show you.
But I bet a lot of men would like. I bet.
I'm gonna find it. I'll tell you in the break. I'll find it.
Yeah, do that. Okay, that's a good way to start the show. But anyway, okay, Auburn travels to Mississippi State tomorrow night. Mississippi State 12-13, 4-8 in the SEC. This one, a late one, 8 o'clock on the ESPN2. But again, will Keyshawn Hall play in this game? That's the biggest question moving forward. Stephen Pearl said it was up to him how he acted.
I found it. Just go ahead and inject it now
Please.
Since we already talked about it. I know this is killing
you. Yes.
Allegations regarding male specific male ski jumpers for the United States athletes potentially injecting their male genitalia area with substances such as, and they got such big words I can't read them, but it supposedly gives them an improvement in their flight dynamic or something. It reads off a lot of big stuff in here. Laser measured ski suit regulations potentially creating a larger surface area to gain more lift. I've heard it all now, Eddie.
Okay. I mean, I guess if you're going to...
It says you can jump further after doing that.
I mean, okay.
Tell me.
I mean, is it long lasting? I mean, is it?
Well, I mean, I'm sure. Now, your jump's only, how far are they going down? 7-8 seconds as they go down the hill?
Yeah, probably.
So, I mean, do they have a pump at the other end? They pull it back out when they get down there? Or how does that work?
Whew. The ladies love the ski jumpers.
Well, now, speaking of that, I can give you another odd statistic I run into about the Olympics. This one will just be off the wall for you because I love reading these statistics. The place that they're at provided the athletes with 12,000 condoms when they got there, and as of 3 days into the competition, there were none available.
It's in Italy.
Okay,
so,
well, there you go. There's some love in the air over there.
I guess so.
So anyway,
and it was Valentine's Day.
Well, now, yeah, I did. I guess we could go with that. I'm just still blown away at somebody's injecting their area for male surface area in their suit.
Wow. Well, I guess they saw the pole vaulter in the Summer Olympics from, I forget where he was from, but they saw him and were jealous, I guess. But anyway, we'll move on from that topic. And hey, again, all the numbers favor Auburn.
Absolutely.
In this game going to Mississippi State. If you get Keyshawn Hall back, I think Auburn's got a great chance to go in there and win. If they don't have him,
I think this could be your hinge game here. If they lose it, I think they go on downhill and they don't finish the season strong at all. I think if they win, they might can pick up some momentum.
This is because you got Kentucky coming in.
Yes.
The next game,
you got to
really need to win this game.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more, if you dare, right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika.
Chevy Silverado and Traverse are ready for your driveway. Drive home today a full-size powerhouse Chevy Silverado with up to $13,000 off. Or get a loaded Traverse, the roomy Chevy SUV with third-row seating, and enjoy up to $6,500 off.
Buy today and you won't pay till May.
Smart people from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. We'll actually talk about some relevant sports today in this segment. But thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. We are brought to you each and every day by Sense of Green, heating, cooling, and insulation for air that's cool and clean or warm and clean. Call on Sense of Green. They are the carrier dealer in this area. They are helping folks out, and they are really creating a stronghold here. So they're quality organization, and they will be very professional and help you out with all your needs. 334-487-3555. And also J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job's too big, no job is too small. Speaking of the high jump, long
Andy,
jumpers. Now, commercial or residential. Get your calls in today. J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation can help you out with all.
I'm not how you
your
segued
needs.
into construction from that, but okay.
334-531-0199. Okay. Baseball tonight.
Yeah, love it.
Cincinnati coming into Plainsman Park.
They got a good matchup coming in. I mean, I've done some reading up on them, and they got a pretty decent team, and they've actually got, if I read it right, he's the number 5 catcher in the country that's coming, and he's projected as one of the top drafts in the next MLB draft.
Okay.
On Cincinnati's team.
They went to Jacksonville State, actually. For their opener. They were on the road at Jacksonville State. You know, that's the thing about these northern, well, I say northern. I mean, Cincinnati's north of us.
Yeah.
It's not real northern, but, you know, I mean,
well,
it's
up
colder
there.
Up there than it is
it's
here.
It's up there where we just played, too, you know, Youngstown.
Yeah.
They literally said they had not been outdoors all year. They practiced everything inside.
That they have to. That's one of the main reasons you see so many Southeastern Conference teams and, you know, ACC teams now here, you know, being the dominant teams in baseball because they have a competitive advantage because of the weather. Mm-hmm. That's just the way it is. They can practice outdoors and, you know, and it's 71 degrees here, you know, at Alabama in February, where up there it's, you know, 30 degrees all the time. But anyway, Cincinnati coming in, Auburn opening up 3-0 against Youngstown State. This will be probably a step up in competition, but I say that, I don't know. The pitchers, you're going to get your midweek pitcher for Cincinnati as well as Auburn.
These are always that I've liked a non-conference midweek game. I've always liked Auburn's favor because we've always got such a strong hitting lineup. If we're going to face Cincinnati, say, 5th guy, you know, in their rotation, with our batting lineup, I feel good that we can score some runs.
And Andres Alvarez was really good last year.
Yeah.
He's getting the start tonight. Here again, it's another I think basically Auburn faced 3, if I remember right, they faced 3 seniors against starters against Youngstown. Mm-hmm. They're going to face another senior tonight, Dylan Schuler. This is right-hander out of Cincinnati. Andres Alvarez, a freshman last year, sophomore right-hander this year. So another sophomore starter for Auburn. All four starters now have been sophomores. I mean, the future
looks good.
I mean, you got these guys gaining experience last year, and you saw it in the beginning in those first 3 games. All of them were outstanding. Hopefully that'll continue again tonight. But the pitching staff threw 70% strikes for the entirety of the season, highlighted by the starting rotation that threw 74.6% strikes. The starting pitchers combined to strike out 29 and issue a walk in 16 innings pitched. Okay. Pitchers struck out 43 batters and issued just 6 walks in 26 innings, marking the most strikeouts in a 3-game series since at least 1992. That was how this Auburn team started the year. So that's where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn is 31-8 at home since the start of 2025 and has won all 9 of its regular season home series during that span. So got to lock down home. Baseball no different than any other sport. You got to lock down home before you can worry about the road. You mentioned it on the mound, Cincinnati, 3.12 ERA, so they got a pretty good pitching staff as well. Don't know how good Jacksonville State is, but they held them in check pretty much.
Well, the one
locked them down.
I see you got one statistic here that's just jumping off the page at me is the Bearcats were 11 of 12 in stolen bases. That's something to keep your eye on because if you got a runner on, he's going to go.
You need to keep them off the base path.
Yeah.
Best way to do that is good pitching.
Best way, like we just had, 43 strikeouts in a weekend.
That'll help.
Yeah.
So anyway, Auburn and Cincinnati tonight, 6 o'clock on the SEC Network. Plus, you got to stream that one like most baseball games. But I'm like you, a midweek matchup like this. I mean, that's worth watching and worth going out tonight because it's not going to be the weather's going to be very cooperative tonight. So a good midweek battle with the SEC Big Ten. It's odd saying the Big Ten with Cincinnati
in it. Yeah.
That's the way it is.
The segment we've all been waiting for.
Here we go. I shudder to think what the segment with the, but we'll see what happens. All right, we got to take our break, but don't go anywhere. More to come right after these messages.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Sensi Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about pretty much anything and everything.
Today's been a wild one, I'll tell you that.
Blitz. Hey, it's the off season. What are you going to do? We're brought to you each and every day by Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. A great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery and Auburn area. We appreciate them and their sponsorship of today's show. I'm not sure they'd be so proud, but
it's educational, Andy.
It's real life. These are the facts.
That is correct. That's what I always say. When I bring you the stats, I bring you stuff that you've never heard of. Like how many other? I said it in the off air. How many other Auburn shows are providing you with that type of information?
Not many.
There you go.
I would guess. All right, this is a segment that go ahead and check out their website, steaksandwine.com. They got great food, got great people, got tremendous deals going on, daily lunch specials. Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines on Pepper Tree in Montgomery and on East Glen in Auburn. Okay, let's do it.
You ready for
I'm
Ask
ready.
Andy? All right. So if everybody's paying attention, For the last several weeks, we've done it every Tuesday. We do a segment called Ask Andy, and we give him a thing to do and anything related to Auburn, so that if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in YouTube, Facebook, any of that, so we can pass those along. But we've allowed Andy so far. He built his ultimate dream team 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He built his ultimate stadium last week.
Yep.
Now, to step up that stadium one step even more, I'm going to put you a room in that stadium for memorabilia. So when people come to the stadium, they need some items in there of since this is yours, of your choice that you're going to pick. Now I'm going to shoot you some different ideas, and you have to, when you can pick, I'm going to narrow this down to you as well. You're only going to get to pick one item, and once you've used that item, you have to go to the next. So let's just say we're going to go a memorabilia item from the 80s, 90s, 2000, and 2010s, okay? So you got 4 decades of football that we're going to go with. So in saying the 80s, if you decide you want to use somebody's helmet, somebody's jersey, somebody's program, blah, blah, blah. If you use a helmet in the 80s, we got to have a different item in the 90s, okay? All right, so in the 80s, which item would you like to pick? An actual football that somebody bow over the top, holding the ball, those type of things. Would you like to go with a jersey of somebody played in the 80s? Would you like to have a helmet of somebody played in the 80s? Would you like to have a hat that came off of, say, Pat Dye? Would you like to have a coaching headset off of someone? Would you love to have cleats? Would you love to have a bag? I mean, I just don't throw them all out there.
Pretty much anything.
Anything you want. Yes, pick me a memorabilia item to put in your trophy room at your stadium from the 80s. What is one item that Andy would love to have in his memorabilia room from the 80s?
I'm going to give you an odd one.
Okay.
Okay. I want Aldo Greco's cleat that kicked the field goal that beat Michigan that won the national championship in 1983.
I love it. Now, wait a minute now. Was that when DeGreco had his cut off, like it was the
Actually, I guess
shoe?
it would be New Year's Day, 1984, but do what?
That was a squared off shoe, right?
No, he
was a soccer style then?
Yeah, he was soccer style.
For some reason, it was right there in the 80s where we changed over from using like the square shoes into the more soccer style kids. I couldn't remember if he was soccer style or not.
He was one of the first, I think, probably.
So we're going with a cleat.
Yeah.
For our memorabilia of the 80s. All right. So now
and again, national championship.
Well, that is, if I'm coming to your stadium and I want to see what Auburn's all about, that right there would tell a big story about Auburn winning, what they won off the foot of a guy. All right, so give me something from the 90s you would have.
From the 90s, I want because it's personal to me,
okay.
I want the football from the 1997 Iron Bowl. Jarrett Holmes kicked for the game winner.
Wow. As guys, we got a kicker fan over here. I like this, Eddie.
I mean, terrible game.
Yeah.
But I want that football because that was it's when I was in school there, and that was a very, very memorable game.
I like it. All right. So
memorable after the game.
We've checked off our list of cleats and football, so you can't use those items anymore.
Okay.
Go to the 2000s and give me a memorabilia item from the 2000s.
2000s. Oh, you gotta have. Let's see. You gotta have the jersey for.
Who's jersey?
Blanking.
There's a lot of athletes in the 2000s.
This is true. The kick six.
You're talking about not Daniels. Can't think of his name now. I can see him running, and I can't think of his name. Good grief.
We're getting too old. I'm losing my mind. But anyway, yeah.
Gosh, if y'all guys think of it, put it in the chat. I can see the guy running down the field, and I can't think of it. Save my life. So you'd like to have his jersey?
Yes.
Okay. So we've got a jersey off the board, a football off the board, and a cleats off the board. Now for 2010s, what item would you like to have?
I guess that would have been in the 10s, so I need to go back to the
2000s. That's correct.
Give me, I tell you what, give me Rudy Johnson since he's
jersey.
Since he's passed.
He would have.
Give me his give me Rudy Johnson's jersey.
Rudy Johnson's jersey. And then in the 10s, you can't have, God, I can't think of the guy's name. I still see him running. You can't have his cleats or jerseys, football.
Give me the bag that Cam Newton got the $180,000 in.
That's funny. Literally, I had it wrote right there, the bag that Cam was paid with. I literally on the piece of paper wrote it right there. I was going to throw that out there. Yep. So, all right. So we're going in the 80s. You got to say football from a kick. No, cleats from the kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the 90s, you're going with the football from a kick. You're going 2000s, you're going with a Rudy Johnson jersey.
Yeah.
And you're going in 2010s, we're going with the kick 6. But for what item of that? His helmet, I guess?
Is that what we...
Yeah, you've used everything.
Used everything. We'll go with the helmet.
Yep, go with the helmet.
That'll be right.
All right. Well, I think that'd be a great memorabilia road to go down when I came to a football game, to go in there and check out some history of Auburn.
I think that'll hit the high points for sure.
There you go.
All right, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Uh-oh, a home emergency is looming. But wait, your favorite hero is here to save the day again. The Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air Home Heroes are here with up to 24 months no-interest financing. Need a bigger fix? Pow! You'll find heroic savings on tankless water heaters, whole home water filtration, HVAC replacements, generators, garage door replacements, and more. When your home needs saving, call Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Although you wouldn't know it when two Auburn guys can't come up with Chris Davis. Thank you, Ty, for making me feel like an idiot. The most famous play in Auburn history, maybe. And my brain's, my neurons aren't firing.
I don't know. I guess it would rank up there close. I mean, mine, I like the prayer at Jordan Hare. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Week before.
Yeah.
I mean, but that one was crazy. But, just brain malfunction.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know how we don't remember Chris Davis. I could remember Chris in my mind, but I couldn't think of his last. I was saying Daniels, but I knew it was something with a D.
Yeah. All right, we got at least some
update. A Keyshawn Hall update. As of today, Auburn basketball Keyshawn Hall's status is still uncertain, but looking very optimistic. Coach said today he practiced yesterday, Monday, leaving his return to the lineup for the road trip to Mississippi State a very likely possibility.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's done. And that's what Pearl said, that he had responded well to the suspension, and that he was doing what he needed to do. That was what he said in the press conference going into the Arkansas game. So hopefully that's the case. Don't know exactly what it was. It was an off-the-field thing. It wasn't something that happened, for all the, talk about what happened on the court at the Vanderbilt game, that he sat out basically the second half of that game. But Auburn actually outscored Vanderbilt with him out of the game against Vanderbilt. So it wasn't impossible that they, it wasn't an impossible task to go into Starkville and win that game without him. But, I mean, he is Mr. Everything. He not only leads Auburn in scoring, he essentially is tied with Keyshawn Murphy. They both basically, Murphy's got like point something 200s more average in rebounds. So he essentially is tied for the lead in rebounds. He is second in assists. He is got the best percentage from three. I mean, he's Mr. Everything for this Auburn team. So, I mean, everybody understands that. Everybody knows that. You can't. But I wrote an article about this, and you asked me this the other day. Bruce, this is a risky move. I don't think anybody, if you would have sat, or if you would have allowed Keyshawn Hall to play, nobody. This is something that happened that would have not been brought up by anybody else. Mm-hmm. It's not like he got arrested.
No.
So this is Stephen Pearl understands that this could have been a short-term gain, but probably a long-term loss.
Sure.
I mean, you can't, if you're going to set a standard, if you're going to set a culture, you want it to be your team and your culture, then you got to, I mean, you're setting your best player at a time when you're desperate for wins because you want to go to the NCAA tournament. Auburn is an NCAA tournament team now. If this happened 15 years ago, nobody cared.
Right.
Everybody cares now. So this is I mean, I give a lot of respect. In a day and time when other schools are bringing in guys from the NBA to try to get cheap wins or trying to win at all costs, you know, Stephen Pearl's making the stand and saying, look, this is how the program is going to be run. I got to give him a lot of respect for that.
No, I mean, it's like I told you yesterday, I think that is, as a coach, you have to have a standard. Whether that's the kids are going to run the program or the coach, that standard's got to be there. Because some guys are players coaches, and they let the players kind of play, set the momentum, set the stage. And those type teams now, when they're going and playing good, they play really good. But when they come up against a team that plays team ball, those teams typically lose because they don't know how to overcome things. They just love high flying and playing street ball, you know.
Yeah.
Steven's doing a great job of imparting some of his dad's, you know, morals and other things into them. But my question in the end is always, is he going to win out? Because is this generation of kids and NIL and everything coming, are they going to take kindly to you setting them on the bench?
This is true. And it strikes me as fun. I mean, it's just, it is what it is, but Florida leading the conference now at 10-2, Arkansas second at 9-3. Auburn has beaten both of those.
Yeah.
One of those Florida losses is to Auburn, and one of those Arkansas losses is to Auburn. So they're capable of beating anybody on the schedule if they're at full strength, and we'll see if they are at Mississippi State. Tonight, South Carolina is at Florida. South Carolina's terrible. They're 2-10. Florida's, again, number one in the conference. Georgia is at Kentucky. That should be interesting. Georgia, who knows? They're 5-7 in the league, but they'll give you a tussle for sure. And LSU is at Texas tonight. So those are 6 and 8 and 8 on SEC Network and ESPN. We'll come back with one final segment right after these messages.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. And eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
SignSource is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The office is on both Bank Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim closing out things today on this Tuesday afternoon. What do we got here?
Can I throw this one in for you? Because this is really pretty cool. His answers, he gave us answers to all of what you answered for the 80s, 90s, but I really love his honorable mention he put at the end. Okay, for his 80s era, he wanted Bo Jackson's jersey. This is Justin Clayton, by the way, on YouTube. The 90s, he wanted Frank Sanders gloves. 2000s, he wanted Carnell's cleats from the Bama game. In the 10s, he wanted the kick six ball. That's pretty solid list.
That's a great list.
But this is the honorable mention is what really gets it for me. The honorable mention, he wanted Fife's headset. I mean, there's been a lot of great calls go through that headset.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I mean, I've had many a times I listened to it on the radio, and because of the way that guy broadcasted, I felt like I was there.
Yeah.
I mean, he could make you live the moment.
You could go 70s, I think, Pat Sullivan or Terry Beasley jersey.
Sure.
But those things are already in the Auburn trophy case, I'm sure.
Well, there
somewhere.
may be. That's why we were building Andy's trophy case.
That's right.
So, yeah. So,
well, I'm just trying to go with something different that we don't have.
Yeah.
But anyway. Okay. 1968, on this day, the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts opens for the first time. 1968. Seems like a little late.
It does, yeah.
But anyway, 1974, on this day, Richard Petty became the first driver to ever win back-to-back Daytona 500s. We just had the Daytona 500. You know who won that race?
Tom Cruise. What was the guy that died? Robert Duvall. He coached him.
Yeah, that's right.
Days of Thunder.
I have no clue.
Oh, no, I don't either.
But that was the race. All right, happy birthday today, Wally Pipp. We always talk about Wally Pipp. It's become an expression. You got Wally Pipped. That's the guy that was replaced by Lou Gehrig. Lou Gehrig came in, never gave up. He was injured. Lou Gehrig got the job at first base, never gave it up. And from here on, you get Wally Pipped if you you lose your position. Red Barber, very famous play-by-play guy. Started with the Reds, I believe, moved to the Dodgers for many, many years, and then moved to the Yankees. But he was one of the most famous, kind of the originator of that play-by-play guy in baseball. Born on this day, 1908.
Wow.
Lived to 1992. Buddy Ryan, creator of the 46 zone, the famous 85 Bears defense, went on to coach Philadelphia, created a great defense there as well. Born on this day, 1931, died in 2016. Johnny Bush, country singer, wrote, I think we have Whiskey River. I believe he wrote that one. Wrote several other ones as well. Born on this day, 1935. Jim Brown, born on this day, 1936, died in 2023. Everybody knows Jim Brown, maybe one of the greatest football players to ever play. A lot of people probably don't know he was an incredible lacrosse player as well. He would have been great at anything he was doing. He's just a phenomenal athlete. Rene Russo, lovely, born on this day, 1954. Rowdy Gaines, gold medal winner, Auburn swimmer, born on this day, 1959. Lou Diamond Phillips, from the go down the list, Young Guns. A lot of people know him as Chavez, E. Chavez. 1962. A guy that I like to call Michael Jordan, born on this day. Michael Jordan is 63 years old. He's one of those guys you just never think about getting old. But Michael Jordan is 63 years old.
He's still the GOAT.
He is still the GOAT and will always be the GOAT. I'm thinking, at least in my lifetime. Larry the Cable Guy. Not the GOAT, but pretty funny. 1963 as well. Buster Olney for ESPN, covers baseball. Luke Robitaille, Hall of Fame left winger, in 1966. Denise Richards, married Charlie Sheen in several movies. Wild Things comes to mind. Lovely as well. Frank Sanders, there's your guy. If you want a wide receiver, and he was a good baseball player too.
Oh, no doubt, he was a good baseball player.
Good baseball player. Could have gone that direction. Was an outstanding wide receiver and one of the most famous calls Jim Fife ever made. Speaking of Fife,
next to Sanders.
Oh, he caught it and he dives in. Touchdown, Auburn. Jerry O'Connell. Fat kid from Stand By Me. Grew up to marry Rebecca Romaine. Well done. And Paris Hilton. Born on this day, 1981.
All right.
Nice to inherit a fortune.
Sure.
That's going to wrap it up for us. Thank you so much for being with us. He is Jim. I am Andy. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.